All right, I received an email recently from Don Reynolds. He says, "Hi, hope your family's doing well. Enjoy your show, blah, blah, blah." He commutes between Sarasota, Florida, and Highlands, North Carolina. What a terrible couple of places, right? No, they're both beautiful. Anyway, he says he missed my show when I changed the format. Don says, "My question is, why did you change your business model using the sponsors Cheyenne RV Station and Rockwood? Of course, it's none of my business. Just wondering from a business perspective." Well, thank you, Don. A lot of people have that same question. Sometimes I wonder. But let me give you sort of the backstory and tell you how I had this business model and what's happened and maybe where I'm going. The backstory is I have camped and hunted and fished and enjoyed the outdoors and the people that do it my entire life. Had no choice. As a little bitty boy, I was introduced to camping and sleeping in a sleeping bag, and I loved it. I think I loved everything about it. But if I had to go back and say, what is the one thing that I enjoyed more than anything else? It was the connecting with other people, meeting so many other people that were just cool. They were different from my parents. They were different from me. But they loved camping. They loved being in the out of doors. And meeting them, I found it fascinating. Listen to their stories and learn about their background and that sense of connectivity I just loved. Almost 40 years ago, I started a TV fishing program because I love the outdoors and didn't know much about the TV business, but I still started a TV fishing show and got pretty good at it. It gave me that fix, if you will, that fix of being connected with people that love the same things I did. So I camped and fished and hunted and traveled and stayed in lots and lots of campgrounds. In 2013, I was blessed. I'm telling you, it was a blessing. Poof. I was given Big Chief RV Resort. Not given it, but I was told about it. It was presented to me. It was this opportunity in my life. And I told my wife, I said, I've always wanted a campground. My God, can you imagine, honey, what it would be like sitting around a campfire with complete strangers all the time? Listening to them and talking with them and helping them make memories with their family. So we bought a campground in 2013. We were a medium-sized campground, owner-operators, loved it. Much harder work than we thought it was going to be, but loved it. The payback, connecting with people was so incredibly good. A couple years after we bought the campground, a friend of mine who does a huge radio show about the automotive industry, we were having coffee one day and he says, Alan, he says, do you know how many people do an automotive show on the radio? I said, I have no idea. He goes, a lot. So do you know how many people do an RVing show? I said, I don't have any idea of that either. He goes, 0. He goes, you know how to do everything. You can write, produce, syndicate, host. You know how to talk to the station people. You can pretty much talk about just about anything, and you love it. You got all the ingredients. I'm like, huh. So I owned a campground. So I started the RV Show USA in 2017. And guess what? It was good. I was like this evangelist, evangelizing before RVing became so popular. It was on the cusp of getting more popular, talking about how great RVing is, bringing people together. So I'm at a campground, talking about the RV lifestyle. What could be better? Well, somebody walked in and said, I want to buy your campground. This was last September, and it was hard to say no. We sold at the top of the market, I believe. It was good, really good. And it was bittersweet because when we sold, guess what I lost? Yeah, I made money. I did. I lost my connection with other human beings. I did. It was gone. No longer, I wasn't picking up the garbage and saying hi to them and what's your dog's name? And I wasn't doing that. And I needed to feel this connection. I wasn't feeling it anymore in the radio show. Radio show was going great. My relationships with RV Station, Cheyenne, the Rockwood Flagstaff people, I still love, and I still work with a lot of these people, a lot of them. Just work in a different way. And so I needed to feel this connection with others. And my belief is I'm going to talk about advertising for a second, Don. I know where the hell is he going with this thing? I don't know. I'm just trying to respond and give you a feel for how I came up with today's business model. Yes, those people were sponsors of my show. Yes, I did endorsement commercials for them. But I believe that advertising has changed. I think that nowadays we are all so just totally inundated. Look, I got 3 notifications right here, just in the few minutes doing this little video. We got so many distractions. Everybody's wanting a piece of us that advertising doesn't work the same way as it used to. Now, some agencies, most agencies will tell you it's all about clicks and I say baloney. Let me tell you what works, at least what has worked in my life. What has worked in my life is connecting with another human being one-on-one. I've done it with thousands of people around campfires. I've done it speaking in front of thousands of people. You do it by connecting with them, not with some canned message that's obviously an ad. Yeah, do these people that I still work with want you to buy their products, do business with them? Duh. I mean, come on. But the best way to connect with people is to do it this way. I get so much joy out of doing these videos, Don. I do. I am allowed to open up and be me. Some people like my perspective. Some people can't stand it. I get that. When I was a young man, I knew everything too. Now I'm old and I just don't know if I know anything. But I do have a different perspective. And we're talking about my guiding principle, if you will, because what I have done with my business model, I've stayed true to my business model. My business model it's inspired by the RV lifestyle. It's inspired by the people that I've met in the great outdoors. And it's inspired by me trying to follow my path to the North Star. Did you know the North Star, you may already know this, the North Star is the only star in the heavens, the only one in the sky that never moves, ever. Isn't that weird? I don't care what month of the year, it doesn't matter. It is always in the exact same place. I view me trying to find the North Star as a path, and it's not a linear path. It goes that way, and sometimes you fall down. You cannot always see the North Star every night. There's clouds in the way, distractions happen, life gets in the way. You can't see the North Star in the daytime, but it is there. I try to go, you know what? My North Star is connecting with other human beings and trying to help them and having them try to help me, because it goes both ways. Sitting around a campfire was my connection. Now this is my connection with people, and I love it. So I'm trying to find my way to the North Star. And you do that by being honest with yourself. At least this is the way I find my way. And I put my business model trying to go in that direction. I'm trying to help people. I'm not trying to make money. I don't want to lose money. But it's not about clicks. And it's not about how many shares and views and this and that and popular and oh, yay! There's nothing wrong with that. But to me, it's about this. It's about connecting. And at some point, people in their life, most people, I think, they want to connect with other people. They go, you know what, I can sort of relate. I mentioned earlier, that when I was young, I knew everything. I did. I knew it all. And now I just know where that is. Kind of. Isn't it still over there? Yeah, there's the North Star. I need to adjust my come on, get back on path, Alan. I do that by trying to help people. We built an enormous community online, Don. An enormous one of camping and RVing Facebook groups. Not to plug them, but just to plug them. They are about RVers helping RVers. It is a sense of community that you will not find in most Facebook groups. You won't. Not perfect, but it's people that all share that sense of community. I still work with the people, Cheyenne and RV Station, these people, but I help them connect like this in an organic way that is powerful, it is meaningful, and it is effective. Is it as effective as sponsoring a baseball game? No, it's more effective. But you didn't reach as many people. I know. I don't want everybody. I want the right bodies. I want the right human beings on my team. I want to be around the campfire with the right human beings, not with every human being. I want to be with the right human beings. So Don, hopefully that that gives you some kind of an insight to what I do, my business perspective. As we move forward, I'm going to continue doing these videos based on things, observations that I see about life in general, and hopefully tie them back to things that I've learned about life in the RVing camping lifestyle. But folks, if you have a question or a comment, post it down below. If you'd like to get my take on something, you just want to say howdy, you can send me an email at the address down below. Same thing Don did. You can also leave me a voicemail message 24/7. I listen to every single one of them. I read every single email, and I answer as many people as I possibly can. But I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Most people aren't going to watch it, and that is okay. I ain't looking for everybody. I'm looking for the right bodies. I want to connect with people that get it, that understand I don't have all the answers, but the answers are up there, and I'm trying to find them and help people along the way. All right, that's it for now. I am Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.